Euro 2024. Now we have only 8 teams remaining. The biggest question is, who gonna lift that trophy? Of course, it is being hosted by Germany. And before we go to check fixtures for the last 8 or the quarterfinals, just overall what happened in the group stages and also the knockout stages, if you picked anything main, you can mention it.
Well, I'd say, and let people see me well when I say it, but Euros hasn't lived to expectations, and it's for the obvious reasons. We want to see like the players we know well are doing well. We have Mbappe, we have Cristiano, we have Toni Kroos has had a good tournament, of course. Modric dropped out, so and that is not making it boring, yes, but we can't see the spark that we saw. Maybe AFCON set some standards to it. But again, I think when we look at it, we just go with how it goes, and it's already exciting at this stage, especially because it's crunch time. This is where like you don't know who's going to qualify. If you look at these teams, most of them now, it's like equal chances of qualifying. Like for example, as we will see, maybe France playing Portugal. But again, the quarterfinals, I think the game that I enjoyed the most was
last 16.
Yes, Austria versus Turkey.
It
was a great game of football, a proper 2 teams attacking, going at each other relentlessly. And I think Turkey came out top. They were the underdogs, of course, in that match. But it was good to see the Real Madrid Adagula making those plays. And I think it was a good game to watch. And then the last minute stop by the Turkey goalkeeper was amazing, bro. I don't know if you saw that, but
I saw that header.
That header was going in. It was going in. So I enjoyed that. Aside from that, I think Netherlands was the most, Netherlands and Spain were the most impressive teams during the quarterfinals, because you could see Spain teaching Georgia some football. Even after lagging behind 1 goal, Rodri at the heart of the midfield, getting that goal as usual with his weak foot.
Yes.
Spain and Netherlands were the most exciting teams for me, and I'm saying Netherlands because I didn't expect them to have that easy win, because I have seen their games and it just amazes me how also Gakpo plays, because we haven't seen him do these things at Liverpool. Okay, he's done these flashes of those things, but
not to this capacity.
Not to this capacity, especially if you watch the World Cup. He turns up and he comes among the top scorers. Again here, Gakpo is a great player. And
so the problem was we can see even the likes of Darwin Núñez doing well.
Yeah, at Uruguay, he's scoring in every other game.
Was Klopp the problem?
Probably the way he wants his team to play.
The system.
The system sometimes doesn't favor great players or good players. That's how it goes. But we wait and see, because new season is coming up and we'll see. But again, I think those 3 matches are the ones that caught my eye. Maybe on your side?
You've mentioned a lot of things, and I think I'll just focus. I'll add one team. So far, this tournament, before the last 2 matches for Netherlands, my teams which I would have picked to have performed better was Germany and Spain. But I'll give Spain 100% over Germany. Germany, at a point, they struggled in 1 match, but unlike Spain, they've done everything. Every match they've tackled so well. So I think this is not the team. Spain now is the team I feel can lift this trophy. But then again, it's meeting Germany, the hosts. Now, whoever goes beyond this, that's where my money is.
He's lying.
Number 2,
boldly in the light. You could have waited. 2. Are you?
Somebody was just
Zakayo number 2
using that version 0. Then once again, I wasn't impressed by the likes of France. Didn't turn up. This is not the France we expected, of course. The likes of when you go to Belgium. Belgium also didn't do what was expected.
They dropped out, of course.
Are very tough and bad times for Romelu Lukaku.
Why are you not mentioning my team, bro? I waited. Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
What do you think of Portugal then?
Portugal survived. Portugal is a team.
Survived?
I wouldn't lie to you.
Survived?
Listen up here. We saw their goalkeeper, what they did, like saving 3 penalties. But a team like that, how do you go on extra time?
No, okay, I totally understand why you're saying that, because it seemingly, like, it looks like Slovenia is a small, is it Slovenia or Slovakia? We were playing Oblak. Oblak plays for Slovenia, yeah. So it's seemingly like a small team, but when you come onto the pitch, things change, bro. Things change. And you even saw Germany, you're praising them for having a good game, but
I've said they didn't give 100%.
Yes,
struggled.
Yeah, exactly. So, and they're at home. So I think what we would say is they need to fix something, though, Portugal.
Exactly.
Yes, they need to fix something in
not
this
something
team. And
things. Because this is a team which has some stars. Portugal is not just a small team.
Yeah.
This is a team coupled by the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes. We have this Man City midfielder.
Yeah.
We have Pepe at the back. Like,
they have a lot of, they have a good squad depth. And I think the problem, let me tell you the real problem of Portugal, because I support Portugal, and the reason why Portugal is not playing the way they are playing, this is for the first time I'm going to say that Cristiano's time to play 90 minutes is coming to an end. We know he's a legend.
You're wrong. Came to an end. Sometimes
it's coming to an end. I should say that, because he has that mentality, he has the mentality, but it's not mentaling, bana. Hey! So that is the problem. So if they find a way of either him starting and getting off a little earlier, but the best solution will be, if I were the Portugal manager, I'll just talk to Cristiano. And that's the problem, because once you touch Cristiano and put him on the bench, your time at Portugal is done, like we saw the previous manager.
Yes.
So that is the problem.
So just wait for him to retire. Then the coach can do some reshuffle.
So in this tournament, I think he's not at his best, and we know it. He's old. He can't press the way we are supposed to press. He can't tackle. He can't. Okay, even the play during in play, he will make a pass, yes, but running and he's done. So
like he needs to be managed.
Exactly.
Either you come in the second half around 750 minutes.
And people asked me why he was crying after he lost the penalty or he missed the penalty. It's because he knew this is my only opportunity to get a game in this Euros. And I missed it. And it could even cost the team. So I believe there is more to work on, and that's what might hinder us from winning this cup. Not because Ronaldo plays bad, but because of the management of that team. I believe if we manage better, if Martinez managed this team better,
you wouldn't, because you cannot go past France. You're going to be talking about that. But now, top scorer,
Gakpo so far. Yeah, we mentioned him in the beginning. He's a great player, and he turns up in big tournaments. He's doing well.
How many goals for Cristiano? Because you said he'll be top scorer.
He has one penalty goal for after extra time. Well,
will it?
No, he can't be the top scorer. Even Mbappe. But you said also Mbappe will be the top scorer.
No,
where is he now?
Havertz.
And where is he now?
2 goals.
Anyway,
3 goals.
I believe there's a chance for Cody Gakpo. This tournament has been maybe tough. Let's not use the word boring. Maybe tough, because even the stars are not scoring.
They need to go past. They have a chance of going past Turkey. But then again, there is something which we haven't talked about. There is a team before we just now go to the main review of the 4 games. A quick one. England.
Yeah, we didn't mention England, and I think we left out England because it's a team that you also don't know how they play. They have all the stars they can have. They were the favorites coming to this tournament.
They are still. But when you look at the bookies, they're given 5 odds to win the tournament, compared to Spain 7, Germany 8. So
I think
England still is the team, because they could be having a easier route.
They have an easier route, of course, that side. But again, it's not easy until you go through it, because Switzerland is not easy. Anyway, we'll come to it. But again, I think they're playing some boring football. But in these kinds of tournaments as well, it's not a league where you have to play so many games. It's just a few games. So the more you win boringly, the more you get closer. And sometimes
win ugly.
Boring wins and ugly wins you this kinds of tournament. Like what Portugal did to France back then. Anyway, we will see what they can do against Switzerland, because I have news for you.
Right. We go straight, and of course the first match on Friday, that is July 5th, we'll see the hosting team, Germany, up against Spain.
A difficult match, bro. I mean, this is gonna be, I think, the match of this stage, because the hosts are hosting what the team that has looked to be the best in this tournament.
Yes.
An attacking team versus a team that believes they can do it for the okay. They also have great players, by the way. And it's gonna be Musiala and Vats versus Yamal and Nico Williams. Great players to watch, because they are electric, they are talented, they can beat anyone, and they can make assists, they can score goals. So it's going to be a very difficult match. What I think is going to make Germany stand out, okay, or be a match for Spain, is the home ground. And I think Germany are going to stay at the back most of the time, because Spain like holding the ball anyway. And with Spain's midfield, Rodri and the rest of the guys, I think they are so good at it. And also Germany, I think their midfield is not so bad. So it's a very difficult game. But for me, I'm going Spain. And if I have to go for a correct score, I'm going to go Germany 0. No, it can't be. They have to score. Germany 1, Spain 2. That's my correct score prediction.
You've talked about the players, the attackers, the midfielders. These two teams are experienced, but I would say Spain have a better depth and they have more talented players when compared to Germany. But Germany playing at home, we've seen they have that support from the fans, home fans. This is going to be a tough match, and like you said, German football, Germany football in general is a game where defensive-wise, they believe in not conceding, while when you go to Spain, Spain, they keep the ball. Quick passes, short passes, counter-attacks and everything. So I think Germany will have to sit back, like you said, and they wait to hit Spain on counter. That's one of the ways Germany gonna survive. But I expect it should be goals galore, and with both teams on each other's neck. I always believe in one thing: as long as you don't, make sure, if you want to stay in the game, make sure if you fail to score, do not concede. That's the mentality Germans have to go with. And I'm gonna give them at full time a 2-2 draw. With extra time now, probably Spain gonna make it. But when it goes to extra time, I'm seeing extra time in this match. 2-2 draw. That's my prediction. And on extra time, Germany wins this 3-2.
Okay.
That's my pick.
Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. Okay. I agree with you. Game going to extra time, but I don't agree with you. Germany winning this tie.
Okay.
We wait and see.
Let's wait and see. Then we have the goats up against
the upcoming goat.
The upcoming goat. That is
a battle of the goat and the small goat.
It's interesting. Like, you've been, for example, you've been in the media, and you've been watching a very talented news anchor,
and you want to be like them.
You want to be like them, and one day
find yourself
you find
working
yourself
with them,
or competing with them, or on the same table with them.
Bro,
so must be very good for Kylian
Mbappe. And actually, I'm sure he's relishing to play in this match. It hasn't happened once. I think they played again in the UEFA Nations or something, or a tournament before, and it was good to see. But
now you see he's facing Ronaldo when he's a Real Madrid player.
Again. So it's an interesting one to look forward to. And you know, the thing with me is I am a big fan of those two, the GOAT and the upcoming GOAT. So I believe whoever wins, I'll be okay with it, but I still believe the GOAT has to still go on GOATing. And we just mentioned how Portugal play. I'm not going to repeat it. I believe for France as well, they're not doing so well, France. And okay, they're not doing so well in terms of how we expected them to play. They're scoring like late winners, own goals and stuff like that. So they are good defensively. And that could give them an edge over Portugal, because I feel like they're shaky at the back. But again, this game are those kinds of games that could go all the way to extra time. And you will be surprised even this game ending 0-0. But I feel like Portugal having missed to score in the previous one, there has to be a goal in this one. France are scoring. So I'm going to go for 1-1 full-time draw, extra time. And there is big chance of Portugal again winning this on penalties. So that's my
I see what you did there, bro.
What did I do?
I see what you did.
What did I do?
Anyway,
what did I do?
No, it's okay. It's okay.
What did I do?
It's okay. Dreaming is allowed. I feel France have a better squad, and their attack hasn't been that perfect. Thuram, Giroud, and Griezmann, they are selfish. That's according to my observation, because Mbappe was in a position to shoot the match where he got the nose injury, and instead he opted to. He was in a position to pass, but he opted to shoot. So Griezmann wants to score.
Everyone
right?
wants to score.
Mbappe wants to score. Dembele wants to score. So if they can work as a team, it is a chance they'll beat Portugal. Portugal, of course, they will score. Let's say they played well in their match, the previous match where they went extra time against Benjamin Sesko. But then again, I feel they were kind of unlucky. And I'll give them a goal. So for the gamblers, both teams to score. But I feel France will have an edge over Portugal, and there is no extra time. So a 2-1 victory for France.
In dreams.
I can see what you wanted to say. Then match which looks like it will be easy, one-sided, but then again we need to know what will happen. Of course, Gakpo once again will be up against Turkey.
Well,
what's your take?
Turkey has been the biggest surprise of this tournament. Now, aside from Georgia, because Georgia also were knocked out by Spain, they're playing well. Although I don't see them getting past Netherlands, I'm not going to go too much details again on this one. It's going to be both teams scoring on this one.
Yeah. And
it's going to be close. A 2-1 victory for Netherlands. That's what I'm thinking. Or 3-2, like a one goal margin will separate these, either Netherlands winning 2-1 or 3-2. That's my prediction.
Turkey is a team which has survived through set pieces.
Yeah.
Yilmaz hasn't been the right guy to score a lot of goals up front, but somehow they defend so well. And they know set pieces is where they work. And you could see Demiral scored 2 goals. One in the first minute, and the other one in the second half from a header, from a set piece. That's a set piece. So that means this team is defending well. And like you said, Netherlands have a chance. Now that I know they are motivated from getting 3 goals. Like seeing a team hammer another team 3 goals to 0, it's just amazing. So I'm going to agree with you, and I'm going to give them the same. You said 3-2, 2-1, but I'll settle for 1. That is 2-1 victory for the Netherlands.
You have no option as well on this one.
Then the last match. Of course, it will be Saka against his former teammates. Granit.
It's actually Kobe Maino. Anyway, I think England have had a horrible. Okay, I don't know why I say horrible. They have not been playing well, but the results are there.
You can say in their life.
Yeah, but this is a difficult game for them. Now the problem with this tournament is England. They've been playing what we'll call small teams. They haven't been playing well, but now, when they meet a team that could be playing well, that's when maybe we'll see them turning up and playing some football. But I still feel like they still have a lot of things to fix in that team as well. They have the midfield problems. They started Mainu in the last game, and he played well, but still they weren't playing, especially attacking wise. And they have the talent, so I still have a doubt in them, because defensively sometimes they look like they are sound, but now going forward is where the problem comes in. And Switzerland is not a small team. It's gonna bring a lot of problems for England, and that's why if England are not careful, they're gonna get knocked out by Switzerland, and it's not even in penalties, just in the 90 minutes. And that's why I'm going for a 2-1 win for Switzerland.
Well, you've explained everything, and a lot of fans are complaining. Gareth Southgate is not the man to lead England to victory. And despite surviving, people are still calling for Southgate to be sacked, and we can all see it's written all over. I doubt if he'll manage, even if it happens that England win the Euro 2024. But then again, we've had a lot of confusion. That team has full superstars. I think everybody who is playing there is somehow 90% starting in his own club, right?
Yeah.
I doubt if there is anyone who starts from the bench.
No, you can't be playing for England and where you play at, you are on the bench. It rarely happens.
So there's been a lot of debate. Is it Arnold? Is it Kobe Mainoo? Like you said, Kobe Mainoo was given that chance. He didn't perform like we expected. He's a good player. We saw complaints, Saka, Cole Palmer, Phil Foden, and at the end of the day, Palmer was introduced and things just look the same. Hurricane, not the Hurricane you used to know. Not the Hurricane who has been scoring for fun in Bundesliga. But then again, you said it, and I feel Switzerland have a chance of knocking out England. But then again, England, if they step up. But the question is, can they? So once again, I expect it to be a very tough match. England is a team which attacks and attacks without results, and I see them failing to score against Switzerland. And I'm giving Switzerland a shocker, 2-0 victory against England.
You had to agree on that one. But anyway,
2-0, you said 2-1.
I said 2-1, yes. But I'm saying you had to agree that England could
there is a possibility out. Because England were already knocked out. They scored with 20 seconds or 10 seconds.
People will know Xhaka.
People know who is the planet.
Well, those are our predictions. And if you have an opinion, there's only one way you can do it. You can always let us know in the comment section, because we are always on the radar. We always check our comment section to see what our fans are saying. So, what do you think? Will England make it to the semi-finals, or will they not? And France, Portugal, who's gonna win? And again, another crunch match, Germany versus Spain. Who's gonna qualify? So it's a lot of questions, and it's just predictions, what we do. It's not sure. That's why we also sometimes differ on what we're saying. So let us know in the comment section. Remember to hit that like button, and always tell us where you're watching it from, because we appreciate you every day of our lives when you see us telling us where you're watching from. So that is it from us, and we've come to the end of the quarter-finals of the preview of the UEFA Champions League. My name is Brian.
UEFA?
Euro 2024.
Right, and they call me Vincenzo. I
like the Champions League. I think...
does it like you?
It does.
Okay.
Yeah, because Real Madrid wins it all the time.
Okay.
Okay. See you guys in the next one.